You inherited everything. In fact, too much. You're 9 out of 5 for the domain limit. So I need to think about casting out some stuff that we've picked up. But what? What? You're actually making half decent money on some of this stuff. How? How are you making decent money here? Realm capital. No, I think you'll find this is the realm capital. Don't get too confused. Ooh, whoa, where'd that prestige go? If I raise my man-at-arms, my prestige is going to collapse. It'd be an interesting spin if you actually lost some of your men-at-arms on inheritance, but let's probably be grateful that you don't. I need to think what to do with these holdings, because it would be very bad for me if they got inherited by others, which can happen. So I need to keep them on a short leash. The accomplished bugger. Actually quite fantastic things. Okay. My spouse. You're not that great, are you? Well, you're quite young. There's time for you to grow. But I have got to bed that wife like nothing on earth. Romance or seduce? Yeah, seduce is faster and we will lay. So let's make that happen. Become my lover. Lifestyle. We were actually very good at intrigue. And wait, we're going down torturer? Interesting, but not what we're going for. Not yet, at least. I want truth is relative. I'm going to need some hooks down the line. Now, on one side, I hope you live long. On the other hand, I need somebody who's going to be a piety farm. So we need to look over all of our children and grandchildren and try to make sure they're all pious, so that if we end up with somebody, well, whoever we do end up will be the best of the best. Ant would be better, but I'm already endorsed by Petra. But Ant would be better. On you go. Chancellor. You're a powerful vassal. Somehow. What do you own? You own 1 county. You're no powerful vassal. Don't know why it's considering those. Regardless, you're the best for the job, so enjoy. Get that integration done. I do not have good stewards in the realm, sadly. Another Dragos. But you're not a powerful vassal. Again, you have 1 county. Still probably better than this guy who hates me having anything, so well done. You can have that for now. Marshal. We tend to have good marshals around here, because I keep employing the peasant revolters. My own uncle wants that, but he's not the best for the job. Welcome, chieftain. Spy master. I'm probably going to be a bit unpopular for now, so... Olympia, my best friend. You'll do pretty well at this, won't you? Now, Barb and Falk will probably live for quite a while, so let's go to our old fogies in prison. Other way around, because they're going to die soon anyway. And if they're not willing to pay the price, they pay the ultimate price. You've been there for ages. Down you go, burnt at the stake. This kiddo's only worth 10. I'm afraid that... Wait, that's not going by old age. Always loves to resort this in ways that I don't want. Off you trot. Hey, this is a good way to gain piety, but nowhere near the piety that we need. I could keep that in mind, though. I'm not willing to murder those of my own faith. I'm not a monster. You look important, but you're not willing to pay your way out. Unlanded, eh? You're married to someone without a lot of money, and whilst you may have a ton of claims, they're not claims that impress me. So, out you go. It just keeps changing this. The game has a real habit of resorting lists whenever you change anything. Look at that learning. But that's a man, so they can't be my realm priest. So sorry. Oh, Gunnar! Oh. It is a sign. Gunnar, you have to join us. You will be recruited, you'll be converted. I'll even get a little hook on you. We shall not kill Gunnar. Agul, on the other hand, another dwarf. Another dead dwarf. Who the heck are you? You look real unimportant. And you're an orthodox bugger, so down you go. How are we feeling now? Pretty dreadful. Shouldn't need to execute that many more. That learning is absurd. Clearly just like his Nancy Drew counterpart. Alright, hopefully they join us. We are endorsed for church holdings. Not that that's really a thing. Oh, there's a thought. What's our wife helping us out with? Assist ruler, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Better than anything else you can give, so I'll just take that. Unless I wanted to pump up my intrigue more. But I'm not really doing intrigue. But I could be doing intrigue. Always better, keep ourselves safe from any plots whilst we're not the most popular kid in town. Actually, as inheritances go, this is pretty popular. I'm going to have a short reign penalty for some time. I'm looking forward to no longer being obscure. In fact, we're quite close to insignificant, which will make us get the plus 15 long reign. That'll be nice. Prestige is suffering, though. There we go. Welcome, Gunnar. In fact, as part of your release, you actually are going to have to adopt the new name. You are just Gunnar Gunnarsson. And you are actually going to be our new court physician. Please don't kill me with that role. Actually, these negative things will go away quite soon. I can't make Gunnar the priest because we can only have females for that, for now. This from a Romanian with no friends? Okay, what else do we even have to consider? Oh yes, the domain limit, which we are cripplingly high above. I should just get rid of the crappy land, but I don't have any kids of my own to throw land away to, and I got some bad duchies here. I want the Duchy of Transylvania for myself. I feel bad for having given that away. I'd have to move my realm capital over to somewhere like Fechar. But when you die... Oh, wait, what the hell? Why is Krum, some unlanded, low-born nobody, next in line for this? Should be me. Give it to me. There we go, now it's changed. That's strange. Right, he has so many things keeping him alive. I fear he's going to live forever. Good learning, though. I actually want that, and I want to remove my realm capital right here. And then probably keep it there, because that's good for developing. What else am I thinking? I'm thinking how to get rid of these provinces that I have. Should probably give these away. They're not doing anything for us right now. I should just grant it to good... No, hang on. I have people that want to marry, right? I can expand my family here. Heir unmarried. Ooh. Yeah, well, let's not think about heirs just yet. I'm trying to make some. Olympia Vlad can marry. Let's find a good... reset to default individual for you to marry matrilineally. With, of course, good inheritable traits. You're already quick and comely, so I want more of that. I don't really care about your prestige, though. Pavel here. They may be Russian, but they're a genius. As long as they're a good Slovianskan, it's all good for me. Doesn't matter if they're a touch older. I mean, you're already 28. I love the genius trait. Let's bring in Pavel. They're going to be pretty happy, aren't they? Excellent. Now, you there. I can grant you a... I can't grant you the title, no, but you can be granted the title now that you're here in my court. And I want you to look after the Kiev. That's an easy thing to remember. Kiev owned by Russian. Okay, I worried when it popped up as Kiev on the map there, but no. It's still under Wallachia. Any other family members of mine who are unmarried? No, 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 no. I don't recall you marrying off to them, but I guess you did. Do I have any family members that I can marry off then? Probably not. Because I'd like to give this to somebody in the family. Some unlanded individual of my house. Vlad dynasty, who's unlanded? They all look pretty landed to me. Oh, well, those are just claims. How do I know if they have land or not? Because it's there. So if I go to Pius Vlad, you have a lot of implicit claims, which is a shame. Jake trying to get to grips with de jure drifting will remain a bright spot of this month for me. How so? We did eventually get to the bottom of it. Or did we? Not sure about that. There is this, but I'd rather find one of the unmarried women in my realm, marry them matrilineally, and then send it off there. I just feel like males... I don't know, it just feels like the right thing to do. So I could do going to the Vlad family tree. Living members is another way to look at it, isn't it? How do I check for female? I can't. Alive status? Alive. Okay. Okay. Because I want to breed good traits so I can pluck them at my will. You have a spouse? Oh, okay, there's not one for unmarried. Your frustration was sweet nectar for my ears, says Sid. We've got a lot of sadists around here, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying it's a thing. Queen, spoused again. Man, if only I could just find unmarried. Betrothed, spoused. Felicia? Whoa, who's this beauty? You have got the royal flush there, Clara. You quick, comely, and hale. I need... Oh, bollocks. Well. On the plus side, that only affects opinion and prowess, neither of which are too much of a problem for you. Hunchbacked is congenital. I'd like to arrange a marriage for you. Let's get something good going for you here. I'm gonna marry you to the youngest... I need someone who's still got 10 years on them. Within my court. Gunnar! At what age in CK3 do the men hit the wall? Chance of children medium. Matrilineal. He prefers matrilineal? He's terrified of me. Wait, what's matrilineal giving me? Patrilineal minus... Okay, so he'd rather be matrilineal. Okay, I think... Will Gunnar still be my physician if I land him? I fear that he won't. I really fear that he won't. Oh well, it was her acceptance. Oh, okay. As if a 5-year-old has any say in the matter. Gunnar, please make me proud. Please make me so proud. Because I'm going to land you. I'm going to land you over in this godforsaken part of maybe Poland. But please make me proud with what you have. I'm still a little over the limit here. I gotta drop 2 more. Oh, I have this piece of garbage. I'll just grant that to whoever. Probably not worth overthinking these things. Anybody who's a good Vlach, again, with good no, I shouldn't be doing it that gung-ho. I should be marrying good inheritable traits and expanding it within the Vladosphere. But I don't have a lot of people with good inheritable traits on this list. And for some reason I can't... I would like more and more filters. I understand they don't want to have so many filters that it clogs up the lists, but then make it an advanced filter choice or something of the like. Maybe I've already gone and grabbed all the people with good inheritables around here. What's that? Stuttering, clubfoot. All these people need to be bred out of existence. Ugly. Here we go. Oh, you've already got a spouse though. I need someone that's unmarried. Relation, gender, adult, maximum age, dynasty, ruler, relation. Okay, so it's not unmarried either. What's happening to Khazaria? A lot of wars. They've gone and overextended too far, and for that they're likely going to die. Just like in real life, all the good ones are taken. Yeah, you've got your spouse as well. You're already landed though, I can see you. You've got to Kiev, already dealt with that. Okay, well I don't want to overthink it too much. It's already taken forever, so we'll just find a good man. Like a guy called Dragos. A zealot no less, so he'll hopefully convert the land for me. And that's that. Wonderful. He's not too bad at what he does either. You know what, let's search for a physician, why not? It's hardly expensive. And at least it pops up saying Gunnar's no longer our court physician. Did I ally Pavel? Who was Pavel and how did I ally them? Looking for the next most useless province to throw away. Caliphate's doing me no good for some reason. Probably because I recently got it. So I guess I'll just chuck it to somebody. How about this low-born nobody? Looks as good as any. Pavel's that guy you landed in Kiev. Probably because of my sister being married to him. How are we looking then? I'm no longer over my domain limit. We've got ourselves a whole bunch of allies that don't really matter. Although they stop them from rising up against me internally. My dread should be so high that people don't want to join factions anyway, and we're okay. Neither of these people look particularly well learned, but you're already a physician, which I suppose is good. Yeah, on you go. At least I have somebody. Immediately becoming a knight, no less. Okay, seriously, I need to start betting that wife of mine and securing the succession, because it's pretty insecure right now. Must have gotten rid of my spy master without even noticing. Stefana! Oh, hey, you taught Daddy, and now you shall teach me. And Derwent never had a chance on the throne. Now, about you, time to finish off what Daddy couldn't manage. Just conquering the county outright's the fastest way forward for me. And that is all you have, so it won't give me some kind of horrible prolonged war. I don't actually have the prestige to fight that. Dang, if only you were my religion, then it wouldn't matter. So, it's time to... call a hunt, I suppose. Hopefully we don't die in this one, because our succession is very insecure. I'm so bad at this game, but I love it so much, says Dad Beard. Well, that's kind of how I feel. I'm not particularly good at this game. Hope nobody's watching this to feel like they're watching a good player. But I have a lot of fun with it, and that's the best you can be. Look at that evil doxy. My lover. I have a... Oh, dear. Dang. I tested the building's conversion from tribal to feudal. Looks like when you flip using the decision, your direct holding convert to castles and some building switch. Any tribal holds you conquer as feudal require 500 to convert. Ah, thank you for that. Right, not liking having a lover here. At all. Chieftain tastes the belt. This is that Tengri bugger who keeps getting up in my face, even though he's a mere count. Or I could mediate for extra diplomacy and make my lover like me more. Tasted the belt. Minor penalty to health. What does he have there? Sky burials. Rulers can give their ancestors a sky burial, gaining piety and pleasing their vassals. Really? What? Must be a Tengri thing? Although it says all Slovianskans, I'm assuming it means for Tengris. Ah well, time to give him the belt. Show him his place. That said, I'm not happy having this lover. At all. They're not that great. And it's bad to be some kind of fornicator or something, so I should just toss them away like yesterday's rubbish. I love my wife and only my wife. Good, I have no secrets. I do, however, hold a hook over Gunnar, which I have no intention of abusing. What a learned man. Sky burials when you feed the corpse to birds. Birds are awful. I hope I never get a sky burial then. Council doesn't like me that much, but as I rule for longer, they should like me considerably more. Peasant rabble. Well, that's a given. I'm not particularly popular in my lands, I assume. I'm still increasing development there, even though I don't particularly want it here. I want it over here. I think I'll let them finish this. And then move it over. Right, in pursuit of my queen's affection, my cousin and wife, I will have my spies figure it out. You know what, I'm just going to ask. The scheme is already highly successful, so let's just ask. Would hate to scupper the scheme more. Ah, it'll be my pleasure. Let's join in on a feast. I've never seen one of these feasts reveal that, haha, it was just a trap to poison or kill you. Which I would have expected to see a bit more. Great, terrified, thank goodness for that dread. From my dread farm, the prison. The feast is dwindling down. I'm in a deep conversation with Petre, an unlanded nobody. Well, it's good to have friends around, so we'll do it, although he doesn't seem that great. Oh right, I was meant to murderize you, wasn't I? But I need that piety. Dragos. Another unlanded relative nobody, so I'm not keen on being a friend with you, but interesting conversation is a nice boon. Yeah, there we go. That better be my child. You rapscallion. Compassionate, ambitious, greedy. We really need to secure the succession. Yeah, Blurple is crawling up through the Balkans. It's important to me not to border them, because if I border them, they're probably going to want to invade me. Alright, farewell my Stuart. Lose stress that I didn't have, gain opinion, but I need to gain prestige, and badly. Let's try by going on a pilgrimage. Could kill me, though. Ah, what the hell, let's do it anyway. Let's go to Novgorod. The one that we weren't able to capture. I wonder if I can start this war whilst we're doing that. The fact that this... Oh yeah, how many times am I going to forget? I don't have the prestige to go to war. That's why I'm doing all of these. Damn, how many Dragos do you have in your realm? They're pumping them out by the dozen, or are they the same Dragos? No, different Dragos. It's just a sign that we need Draken back on the channel, but we'll get it there. Fan of Gaming was unable to win his game. And so we have... Uh-oh. Prowess challenge. Our prowess isn't amazing. Intrigue challenge. You know what? You can do this, Barban Folk. You cannot do this, Barman Falk. Oh, but he immediately tended to it. What? I think we got some blessed character here. Yeah, even if we die on the journey, we will be survived by our wife and kid. Out here late at night, I sometimes look to the stars and wonder, can the gods even see me this far from home? What am I doing all this for? Dedicated pilgrim for piety. Worldly frugal. Ooh. For 10 years. All for the sake of appearances. Theocratic rule. No, no, we're here to bolster ourselves. Getting injured in the fight, but not getting the prestige from actually taking part. What a shame. There, off we go to Novgorod. Never been. Someday I'd like to, though. But we get to go through Barban here. I'm finally here, body and soul, at the great temple of Hol Magror. As the Volk offer me blessings, I reflect on everything that happened here. I've walked my path. Lots of piety, a hell of a lot of piety actually. And now we're a pilgrim. Well, that's nice and all, but I need prestige. I guess I will have to, we already called the hunt. I'll have to call the feast. Only opportunity to actually get some prestige going. Not been to Novgorod, but been to St. Petersburg. It's really nice, says Aureline 14.4. How about that? Sting of rejection. What? 95% chance, and my wife turned me down. Yes, yes, of course. How can this be? The children you pump out had better be so comely and so robust. Damn, just when I thought that couldn't fail. Alright, well, let's drown our sorrows and feast. Feasting actually gives piety because of the tenets of our religion. But I need some event to bolster my prestige. Who is this Ned? Okay. My Uncle Pius, I have a problem. You hold the Duchy of Transylvania that I would actually like for myself. If I had a hook on you, which I could now grab, I might be able to get it off of you without too much of a problem. Gained a favor hook on him. Although maybe I already had a hook on him for being househead. Maybe not. Oh, he's my ally. Why are we allied? Marriage between me and Queen. Oh, damn. Can't revoke a title of an ally then. Harumph. As plate after plate of food is brought into the great hall, an unmistakable smell reaches me. My loyal uncle Zess is sensitive to almonds, something I sadly forgot to tell the cook. I bid you all welcome, and I pray you'll find the food to your liking. Enjoy, Zess. Severe penalty. Do I really want to kill my midget uncle? Oh, he put out a midget son. You are not doing the Vlad house any good. You are probably going to have to chew that down. Although, oh, damn. I need that prestige. I'll save you. You, though. You own that whole duchy, and it's going to be the Duchy of Dwarves. Can I use a hook to somehow elongate him and his son? Could you mind dying soon so I could have Fecher back? I really do want it, you know. Alright, a whole lot of not too much happening, unfortunately. But that's more out of choice. As soon as we have a baby, we'll have something to focus on there. But now that I have the prestige, I can finally conquer that county and get myself another duchy. We ourselves already hold 2 duchies, so it would have to go to somebody. I haven't really decided who. But let's take it first and figure it out later. To be clear, your only ally is Bulgaria, and we shouldn't have to worry about that because we'll take down your level 3 tribal holding before you'll even know what's going on. Their own numbers don't really matter, so I'm just going to march in with what we have. And I need that thing siege down on the double. So I'll have my... I could just have Alexandru there. Not the best of people to be in charge, but he's good for taking out fortifications. Yes, we have a son! He's handsome. So he actually increased our comely to handsome. He doesn't have any of the other two. Maybe I didn't have latent genius within me. One day, child, you will carry on my legacy. What name would befit a king? We're gonna have King Bare Minimum. May you grow up wise and strong. Guests depart. I gain prestige. Just as well, because these raised men-at-arms are costing me here. Only distinguished is rubbish. I want to be illustrious. But I want many things. That doesn't mean I get to have them. Also, I don't think I need you, so just go away for now. Seduce his wife and kill his dwarf son, says Damien. No, that's not what I'm in here to do. What is he up to with that tiny... Oh, well, no, that's your guys. Well, this should be brought down fairly quickly. Siege event's taken very little time. Why is that? Oh, the breach speeds it up. Well, this place is going to be gone. What causes the breach, then? Is that just a random siege event? Is there a list anywhere of all the different events that can pop up and their odds like there is in EU? Wouldn't claim to know. And yes, we have all 3 holy sites there, hotline Jin. All 3. Won't need any more. And because they are held by Slovianskans, we get the holy site bonuses from them all as well. And I'm the only one bringing in these bonuses. Unfortunately, Novgorod I'd say is the best one there. That stewardship level per devotion is going to be really good. I mean, it's not amazing, but it's still good. Knight effectiveness is really good, isn't it? Still, I'm not fighting for Novgorod, not anytime soon. Now I just need to get a child. Oh, that's right. Educate child. How far off is the Reformation? Judging by this, a few hundred years. But you probably don't mean the Christian Christian one. You captured High Chiefess. Oh, it always makes me excited. You captured High Chiefess is guest. Okay. And her grandson. Grandson, you say? That'll show up in prison if changed by time in prison. There you are. How valuable is this club-footed little potato to you? Only 25? No, I think they're better as dread fodder. Now give me the last of your land, because you are done and dusted. Give me the fame, get rid of the army, because I need to keep what little prestige I can get. And now, what to do with this land? It's another tribal holding, and I'll just grant it to some good Vlach. Like Alexandru, I suppose. He's craven, so he probably won't stand up to me, and he's good and healthy, so there you go. One thing worth noting is that I have not created this duchy, and I shouldn't be in a hurry to create it unless I need the prestige anytime soon. Oh god, he was my court physician! Whoops. How do I keep giving my court physician position away? Alright, who do I have in my court who is half decent at learning? Derwin Desco. Petra, my courtier. My aunt, my unlanded aunt, is quite well learned. Congratulations, I know you've tried to have it in for me for some time, but you could be the court physician. So annoying that you can't sort the court window. Yeah, I mean, all these things surely have mods to fix them. I need to take a bit of time to actually go and... Yes! We finally made it to insignificant! And this game just does not appreciate Proto-Romania, but we are insignificant. How high we have risen. Whew. If you want to sort by stats, Jake, you can check by court, use the character finder. Good point. I will almost certainly forget about it frequently, though. Right. We got the points. The next thing that we really need to do is reform our faith, right? And the trouble is, it won't be you that does that. So I need to think how we're going to spend our time with Barb and Falk here. Given that I can't really expand the realm in terms of size, if I take over more of Moldavia, there's going to be a kingdom created there, and we don't want that. I don't want to get any closer to Byzantium. So the obvious thing to do is to have a last chance. Praskova has decided that her time in this place has come to an end. Who the heck are you even? Some bold maniac, contrite drunkard. She has a claim on the Kingdom of Moldavia, which I certainly do not want to be giving her. So get out of here. Lots of prestige on her. Right, the best thing that I could think to do for myself is to try to put a Vlad over on another kingdom. Preferably a Vlad that doesn't have a billion claims going for them. Now, I would never get... oh, right, you are Catholicism. That's hard to deal with. Slovianskan, much easier. So take the High Duchy of Greater Poland. They've got an unmarried daughter who I dare say could really do with a Vlad. As long as it's a Vlad house line, I'm all fine. I don't need to go for... Oh, wow. They would accept that straight away. Oh, that's a problem. Your next in line is some greasy-looking grandchild here. Grandchild of High Chieftain Wallachia. So I'd need to offer up a woman of House Vlad. No, I've just got males, it seems. Just males to offer up. Nab some random duchies and release them as independent Vlad rulers. Well, I don't really have a lot of prestige to go and nab things right now, sadly. Greater Poland looks like an alright one, though. If you were to die, though, who's next in line? Them. Any women in line? Yeah, but they're already taken. What a shame that that daughter is not going to be getting anything. Why is it so... Confederate partition male preference. So if I were to marry or betroth you to a good old Vlad and murder everybody else... how old are you gonna... Oh, he's in poor health. I might not have time to murder all these people. That's a lot of murdering to do. And you are getting really old. If we were to assume that you're gonna make it, who'd come after you? Just some unlanded nobody. Who stands to inherit all of Greater Poland? That's scary stuff. Okay, things are a little too unstable for me to consider there. Where else could I target? I could target what's left of you. But if I wanted to arrange a marriage with you, I don't have any females to offer. Oh, no, there we go. As long as it's House Vlad, but none of you are. Yeah, all I have are males. I need to find somewhere with females. Oh dear, Sweden's actually converting our poor Slovianskans here. You are quite close to the White Rus, but the White Rus is a pushover. And they are Slovianskan. Need to find somewhere with women that are quite close on the list and start targeting them. Although, what with the laws as they are right now, that might be a tough one to find. How's the lifestyle and prestige? Some choices may give you more too. I wouldn't know which lifestyle to go for, simply more prestige. Oh, that is a woman. That's also a woman. In fact, that daughter's next in line. How would you like to... Ooh, ill. I'm sure you'll get better. How about we arrange a marriage between you and one of my glorious Vlads? Dynasty Vlad... Wait, what? Do I really have no Vlads to offer up? Just need a Vlad male. I mean, there's one right there. I don't think this dynasty thing works. And I'm fairly certain I had that problem before as well. Right, cousin and champion of House Vlad. Marry you off, no matrilineal, just make it happen. Then I murder that boy, and then I murder the man himself. And I murder any other men who get in the way. And I make sure that my spy master is effective and helping us out. Great. And we bribe our way to the top. If I was good at making friends, I'd befriend spy masters all over the place and have them join in. Good. Seems reasonable odds. Or rather, not unreasonable. Can't believe I got rejected by my spouse. 1 in 20 and she did that. Search for Vlads with the text search, and the drop down menu is bugged. That is an idea. Alright, how about Samogi here? Wrong religion. I need to keep it within Slovianskan, or else intermarriage is very unlikely. I find it so hard to tell the gender of people in this game. I need to find a mod that adds that. Yeah, I severely lack females of House Vlad to bring in. Although what I could do is invite to court female Vlads. I gotta say, Barb and Falk doesn't have too many troubles, right? The vassals don't hate him as much as is usually the case on inheritance. And thankfully, you're not making disgusting tengri babies. Although I'd love to just either demand your conversion or throw you in prison. Oh, I could fabricate a hook to convert you. Get that tengri out of here. It would not convert the province, but at least it would stop you being such a royal pain in my neck. And you're always a pain in my neck. Alright, let's do... No, I'm currently trying to murder. I can't do two. What are you in a war for right now? Peasant uprising. Okay. Could I help you out there? I could come closer to forming a friendship with him, which is actually quite good. There we go, let me help you out. He might even like me for doing this. And remember, teleporting men-at-arms is a feature, not a bug. Good thing it doesn't cost one... it's a good thing it's not a one-off cost to raise them. Although reinforcing them does cost. There we go. And this guy is in my prison, and he's not very good, unfortunately. One thing I note, though, is that he is Christiani, which means I could give him land here and force him to convert. Oh, wait, you don't even like me for helping out in your war? Unthinkable. Jakey does have children. Wow, how did I not see any of these? All these Tengris, they need to be converted or else they're going to spread within my realm, and I can't be having that. Right, you're pretty good at martial, but are surprisingly crappy at prowess. Don't know what I'll do with you. I'll keep you around for now. Imagine a vassal being grateful. Yeah, I can't begin to imagine. I gotta say, it's a real smooth run for Barbon here. He also has even more soldiers at his disposal than his predecessor. I can't be killing right now, because I can only scheme once, sadly. But scheming's what we're good at. I'd like to have somebody who I don't focus on scheming, though. Feels like that's what I go for all the time. What can I say? Scheming's very powerful. Let's get the old fogies here and kill one of them. You there. That is the going rate, actually. Congratulations on your freedom. That is not the going rate. Congratulations on your... Oh, just about killed someone else accidentally. Off you go. Welcome to death. Ooh, 39 dread. Why do I get more for you? I'll take the 13 for you instead. No need to over dread. You may try Diplomacy, Majesty Focus for +1 prestige a month, and then add Firm Hand for another +1% prestige for Dread. If I wanted to farm prestige, sure, but I don't particularly need it right now. What I want to focus on is building up some actual renown, so I can get some legacy traits going. And otherwise just making sure that I have children, hopefully one of which at least could be great for reforming our religion. Because there's no real way forward for us without reforming the religion. If I conquer too much land, we're going to break on inheritance. I accomplished all of this much faster than I imagined I would. So now what we focus on is stuff that doesn't necessarily impact our realm directly. I'm doing cleaning up, of course. I'm converting lands agonizingly slowly. In fact, why in God's name is this being done so slowly? We used to convert a lot faster than this. Development, communal identity... Unreformed, yes, but I'm sure we had all that before. Oh well. Breaking on inheritance isn't that big. You can just instantly declare on your siblings and reconsolidate. Perhaps, but I'm not here to have some sibling rivalry. I am here, however, to build up Fecher. Oh, Fecher's a castle place, so good luck building that up. Oh, I can actually build it up. In fact, I've been neglecting building it up. I built something here once before and then didn't continue to build more. I can't upgrade the castle level, even though I really want to. But I can certainly build some crop fields. Would you hurry up and die? Okay, good. We got this done. I want you to work on Fecher now. It'll be nice. Transylvania is my main duchy. That is my main province. Does mean I'll need to wrestle it off of you. And you're not going to like that. But that's a problem for future Vlads. Could even have a duchy building here down the line. Okay, it's a pretty chilled out moment for Wallachia here and now. I have no intention of expanding here, so I could eye up... Oh, they're Christiani, so that's not going to happen. Barely used trail. Time for you to die. Oh, it's not a good chance, is it? Murdering a child. Are you certain about this? I've never been more certain, but that's 70%. Ah, great. The existence of my scheme remains unknown. I gain stress. Is it because I killed a child? Probably. Digging for dirt, find secrets. If I had this, my murder scheme power would have been better for that. We don't really do much finding secrets. But kidnapping would be pretty useful for changing religion down the line, so I'm actually going to... Oh, I'm torn. Don't I still plan on killing people? Let's go for that. But then I'm going for kidnapper. But a job done right is also good. Right, I forgot why I killed that kid. There was probably a reason. Did it involve Greater Poland? Or did it involve Turov? Or did it involve you? I honestly cannot remember who and why I killed. It'll be under my secrets, right? I murdered this kiddo. Alright, so it was for this place, okay. Now, next in line is the daughter who's betrothed to you in a non-matrilineal, so that should ensure that House Vlad is next on the scene, provided you don't have any more children. No, not me, not me. Provided you don't have any more children, so you now need to die. Oh, and everybody wants him dead, so that should be an easy one. The fastest way to reform a religion is to raid infidels, get prisoners, sacrifice for piety. You only need around 100 volunteers. I know that, but I don't like raiding, so I'm not going to go for that. Although I suppose when we become the guy who's likely going to be the one to do it, we could go for it. Damn, we have a lot of piety, don't we? We could even be the one to do it if I switched focus to learning. Also, I could abduct infidels to convert them. Hell, you know what? Let's try it with Barban Falk. He might live for quite some time. We'll try and pump everything we can into his piety, even though he's not that pious. And we'll go on pilgrimages and do everything we can to build it up. And once I have Kidnapper, I'll switch focus to learning. Which one helps the most? Prophet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, we'll go for it. If Barban Falk is going to be the one to change religion, then I want all of my vassals to like me as much as possible. Because if they don't like you, they're... Jeez, you really don't like me. What have I done to you? He wants to be on the council, but I don't have any booster seats in the council, so I'm afraid you can't have it. He desires the county of Tribly Bubbly. The where? Suppose I should actually check that. Why would he want that? It's not inside your de jure. Ah, he wants to complete the duchy of that. Right, well, the thing is I don't own this. But you are... Jeez, I don't know how to deal with that. I can't... Well, I suppose I can revoke that, but that would be tyrannical, and they wouldn't like it. How could I just give you that? I could probably grant you this, but I would grant you all of that, and there's no way that's happening, short stack. So I guess I'll just have to try and sway you for now. Other vassals who aren't particularly happy with me includes you. Hopefully your next in line will be a bit happier, but opinion of predecessors there. Well, the uncles are really not that happy with me. Now, Pius I could actually see putting on the council because he has decent martial. Not as decent as the one that we currently have, but if it keeps him happy, then that's probably a good thing. And I'll get my long reign thing, which will shift everybody up by about 25. Will 25 not be enough for anyone in particular? Tepe's going to die, so I'll inherit his land. I don't even know who you are. Okay. Chieftain Victor created the Liberty faction. Liberty faction's never going to amount to anything. How's your tech looking? Are you the culture head? Yes, I'm the culture head. Tech is looking bad. I need all the tribal techs to advance to feudalism. However, I could advance to feudalism if I bend the knee to the Byzantine Empire. What I imagine myself doing once I've reformed my faith is getting a border with Byzantines, probably through Dobrosia, bending the knee to them, immediately getting feudal off of them, and then I need to make sure I have religious rights, so I'd offer up more money or more levies for that, and if I can, get a hook to ensure that I have council seating on top of that, and then become free of the Byzantine Empire. It would be very beneficial to be under them, but I don't want to do that because we did plenty of that in Naxos. Scheming expertise. Oh, the Queen gained a bit more intrigue. That's good, because that's what you give me. How about you give me some children as well? We really need more of those, please. Handsome is excellent, but could we get some more traits? I'd like some more. The guy on Brala's just a count. Kill him. Fracture the domain. I'm already working on some killing. I don't know if this would fracture the domain. Possibly. Yeah, because he's just count level, so surely they'd all get fractured between his son, and son. He's 52. He's never going to have more coming out of it. What the heck is that? Profligate. Prestige gain. Compulsive spending from Olympia. But also ill and another dwarf. Oh my days, could I escape the dwarves, please? Right, exquisite suffering. I am no longer satisfied with regular tortures I have become known for inflicting on my prisoners. I wish to create a masterpiece, a work of art which enshrines anguish and suffering, transcending all that I've done before. But who shall be my canvas? Trivlonia? High Queen Zoltana. The High Queen of what now? Oh my god. I don't think that the High King of Khazaria would like me doing nasty things to his wife. She's already melancholic, though. I will revisit this idea in a few years, hopefully with new prisoners. My thought is, who's the healthiest? None of them are that great. Well, I might as well do the ultimate slight on all of Khazaria. So High Queen Zoltana will be my masterpiece. Oh, she's not gonna like this. Now that I have my canvas selected, I need to decide on what form my masterpiece shall take. I can think of many agonies I'd love to inflict upon High Queen Zoltana, but if I am to create a true masterpiece, I must focus on doing just one thing perfectly. Flay her body into a beautiful sculpture could gain the nickname the Flayer. Nicknames, epithets, and cognomens are all secondary names. They're purely aesthetic, although the circumstances are often dramatic or noteworthy affairs. Bad nicknames will sometimes be overridden by good ones, such as William the Bastard becoming William the Conqueror. Oh, she'd be killed. She will sing me a sweet song of anguish. You gain fond memories for 5 years? Break her mind and make her my thrall. I will begin the long and arduous process of stripping away High Queen Zoltana's individuality, turning her into my loyal servant. She gains 1,000 opinion of you. Mind broken. Oh. Oh my god. But I want the nickname the Flayer. No, I gain the nickname the Mindbreaker. Oh, but she might perish before. It's not an easy choice. I turn to chat. Which do you think would be best? There's only a chance that we'd get Mindbreaker. It might not work. All of them give me intrigue. Okay, seems that there's an overwhelming desire to break the mind, so let's give it a go. Aha! In order to reshape her mind, I must first subject her to extreme stress. I should carefully select a method of torture that Zoltana will be perfectly vulnerable to. In doing so, I can ensure that I'll inflict maximum amount of trauma. Let's see, she's already melancholic, cynical, shy, impatient. It just says based on her traits. If she is shy, I think humiliation will be the worst. Dehumanizing experiences damaging their ego. Denied food, water, and sleep, stripping them of energy. Or just, humiliation, degradation. Good heavens, what a man you are, Bourbon Folk. Man among men, I'd even say. Oh, someone just got removed from the scheme right before we're about to kill you. Did you impregnate your wife? No good. Bon appetit. There we go, he's no more, and nobody can trace the poison back to me. Must have been something he ate. Which means now the High Chieftain of wherever this place is why did he break the patrol? Where did this kid come from? Oh, he must have had a child whilst I was busy doing that. Shoot. But do not panic, you're still next in line, and there's no way in hell that kid is having any children anytime soon. Predicted agents 1. Alright, get scheming. There are kids to be killed. A little bribe here and there to smooth the chains. It's like taking candy from a baby. Goodness, we're going on quite a few murders here. I shouldn't go to too many revelry occasions because I might let slip all the people I've killed. Whew. Your councillor Dragos drank himself to death? What was he even on my council for? Guess we'll soon find out. Oh, ransom. Oh, my High Queen is dear to me. Please let her go. Hold that thought. I'm not done with her yet. Meanwhile, my vassal... you're the pain in the arse vassal, you are. I can't reassign you. You're already doing something else better. Ugh. What am I even meant to do about you and your disgusting tangry ways? I need to get a hook on you, but I'm too busy murdering. Exquisite! She's growing desensitized to my current method. We need something else new. Let's see. Shy, patient, and cynical. If she's patient, then sleep deprivation and food will probably not do it. And she's not sadistic, so I reckon just some physical pain will be for the better. The last wants to starve her, but I'm not convinced starvation would be for the better if she's patient. I just think some straight up physical torture. That'll do it. Wound her, repair her, break that mind. Oh, my cousin. Oh, Zess. Don't be a kinslayer now. Right, Chiefess Varvara is in her cups on a daily basis, drunkard. Even though it's opened up some opportunities to learn about High Chieftain she's of little use for anything else. Her drunken escapades are helpful, or she's exposed as an agent. Yeah, well, let's just keep her away for now. Sometimes to create a masterpiece, you do have to go back to the basics. Trying to sway that annoying uncle of mine. Aha! Rowdy. Good for martial and intrigue. Sadly not good for building up piety, but we'll go with it. Intrigue again. I want to get away from intrigue. Don't particularly want martial, though. Martial's not really for me. Religious convictions. I've gotten an idea in my attempts to align High Chieftain Zess with my interests with the right arguments. Maybe I'll convince him that I'm acting not merely in my own interest, but in the interest of Belobog himself. It's a learning challenge, and that's one thing we are not good at. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. He must be very learned. Oh god, yes, right. Keep it diplomatic. I guess when your head is so much more proportionally part of your body, the brain gets to work extra hard. Exquisite. High Queen Zoltana has given up hope and no longer fights me in the dungeon. This means it's time to move on to the second step, where I must create enough guilt and confusion in her mind to damage her sense of morality, purpose, and even identity. She'd lose the trait cynical, she'd lose the trait patient, claim that all this is punishment for her sins, let her expect a reprieve, then crush her hopes. She's not very intelligent. She's not very diplomatic either. Offer reassuring words while continuing the torture. I rather like that one. Don't worry, it'll all end soon as we tighten the thumb clamps. This is all getting very dark indeed, says Mort the Second. Yes. I'm pretty happy with that. Courtier released. Good, I suppose. Right, murdering that child. We are building up quite a bit of stress, probably from all the murdering. Oh, it seems my administrations have proven too much. She passed away in the dungeon. I'll be unable to complete my masterpiece unless I acquire another suitably inspirational canvas. Died from her wounds. Well, that's not very good. We need to work off the stress. But actually, I don't have things that can work off stress right now. I don't think torturing our people will help with the stress right now. Oh, I can't torture kiddos. What a shame. No, it costs piety. Bahum. Oh well, maybe because you're the wrong religion. No, it still costs piety to torture. Very well. What a shame. We broke our toy. You really get into character, Jake. I love watching you play CK3 mainly because of that. Into character. It's only one character I'm into. Right. Waiting on a child murder. Still swaying Zess. Cousin has been slain. But he's survived by this albino chap. Which means Felicia may need a new marriage partner. You're unlanded. Are you in my court? You're not in my court. Nor do I have a hook to bring you in. Okay, written in the stars. High Chieftain... A High Chieftain to scare, a local mystic to dubious morals, and fabricated omen. Perfect. Before the mystic leaves, for High Chieftain da-da-da's court, there's one question. Will my false omen be one of fortune? Doom. He's a kid! Give him the good omen. He lets his guard down. I mean, he's not even a year old. How else is he meant to interpret these things? What a baby. Alright, I can call a hunt, which will hopefully kill me some stress. Oh, thank God, I can go to a feast and hopefully burn this this stress. And maybe even get Eager Reveler, which will be a nice addition to our everything. Oh, I was not expecting a peasant rabble fight. Oh, what is that? I'll tell you what that is. That's a new prisoner. Who are you? Wait, there must be more to it than that. How could there... Huh, well, okay. That's a new member of my army right there. Troubled acquaintance. A group of guards are approaching the corner. Somebody's hidden in it to think an unlanded would end up that way. Well, I don't know who you are, and I have no real use of a hook for you. Hook on you, rather. Unlanded, but with all these claims. That's right, because you're under this troublemaker. It might be useful to have a hook on you down the line. There we go, men-at-arms will murder these peasant rabble. Oh no! Oh no! I was hoping I would chill out during this, but Barb and Falk's actually getting stressed out. Touching my arm to get my attention, my queen spoke in a lower voice, filled with concern. Count Kirmosh has been looking at you a lot this evening. I wish she'd said nothing. Every grin from our host now starts looking a little too wide, and every clang of flagoon or plate makes me jump. I'm anxious. Well, he doesn't like me now, does he? Overwhelmed by stress. Irritable confider. Now, confider's a good thing to get here. However, I might reveal all my murders. Still, it is a good thing to get. Extra diplomacy, extra stress loss. There we go. Whew. I like what they did with the UI for this. It's a lot clearer to see. Sharing problems. Yeah, problem with all the babies I've been murdering. Okay, and oh, yeah, right at the wrong time we get the stress reduction from this. There we go. No longer overwhelmed, at least. We get Eager Reveler and a new thing found here. Job done right. We'll get those murders done. No problem. Prisoners to be ransomed. Really? I'm only interested in the going rate, and you know that. The High King of... No, you're the one paying for this, this little maggot. Fine, 50 is the going rate. 10 is not the going rate. Actually, considering that they could be fuel for my piety, I shouldn't be letting off heathens like that. You are not a heathen for what it's worth, so I shall actually recruit you. It costs piety, and he needs piety. No, I get piety from killing heathens in my, Oh, come on, we're right at the end there. Well, actually, it's still gonna work. Agents are helping out here. By right, my vassals informed me of an obscure law. States none but the king may be its protector. Normally, such an archaic law would be dismissed, but it offers me a unique chance to put Count You've been causing me stress. Put him in his place. You get an unpressed claim on the county of Buzot. I mean, what would I even do with that? It's on a county as well. You can revoke the county with it, sure, but he won't like that. I mean, it's going to go to somebody anyway. I don't see any particular use of using that. Let's just have him on my side so he's less of a pain. What's your step now, my new knight? 14 prowess, isn't that great, but... keep you anyway. My acquaintance has been taken prisoner. Neighbouring fool. Neighbouring ruler. Fool. What's making him a fool? I'm surprised he was even able to gob out a child if he's both shy and chaste. Oh, he's also got the plague. He's about to die. Uncle taken prisoner. That's all these people being taken prisoner. The problem is, there are these wars inside my realm, and I can't stop them because I don't have feudal... and I need feudal to have high authority to stop internal wars. Okay, see it done, whatever the price. Murdering a child, are you certain? This is all to put my... Oh god, we got critical again. We were meant to avoid that. Maybe I could talk with a confidant. Okay, after a long conversation with my I can feel my thoughts calming down. Trust? Question mark? Everybody loses opinion of me, almost. But they'll get it back inside a few years, and... that might bring my stress down enough not to have this. I had to do this. I had to do this. There we go. Whew, stress is getting real hard for me to manage. There. Now, finally, as long as you live another, let's say 7 or 8 years, I should be able to pump out a Vlad, who will now own a duchy outside, so hopefully build up a bit more renown. Won't be a lot, but it'll be something. Jake, how are you, the heir prospect? I have an heir. My wife is not giving. I don't know why. It's not like either of us are chaste or taking any vows here. Okay. Jeez, just managing my mental fortitude here is difficult with Barbon. Maybe I should ease off in the child murdering. Of all the murders, baby, old man, and essentially baby. I have hooks on people, but I don't really know what I'd do with them. I don't have golden obligations to do anything with you, Pius. You have a feudal contract, which I could change up, but I don't know what I'd do. It's not worth taking the minuscule amount of levies or ducats that I'd get. I could force you to have partition, but you're No, you're not tribal, are you? But you already have Confederate partition, so forcing partition wouldn't help there. So sadly, can't see much to do with that. And since we're... oh, well... could always revoke your Transylvanian Alps. The hook won't get rid of the tyranny, but you'd stop hating me for not... I don't think it's worth it, though. He seems to be doing alright on his own. Yeah, diligence giving me extra stress gain, but fortunately that's now countered by confidant. Isn't it better to romance the wife than seduce them? That's what they say. Oh, that's not what I want. That's not what I want at all. Damn, if I have to change my child's traits, my stress is going to skyrocket even more. Our dude needs to chill out. When can I hold a hunt? There we go. Diligent and brave, and goodbye stress. Now, hunt for that trophy. Okay, well, I was unable to hunt anything good. Humble honesty? No, I think not. I want that prestige. Let's go buy that heart. Let's also fill up our martial position. We just got someone half decent, but hey, I got this guy. Hold on. Oh, right, you were my marshal, but you got imprisoned foolishly, and now you're back in there. Okay, Zess actually doesn't mind us so much, so I'm going to sway you instead. Because I still can't seduce my wife. I wish it told me when I can try that again. I don't know if it's 5 years or 10 or 3 or what. That piety isn't going up fast enough. Maybe I should revisit my dungeon and kill some more old age heretics. I say old age, 43 is practically on death's door as it is, so let's burn you. Christiane, who I was thinking of using earlier, but now I think of just burning. Anyone else that's a bit old? Anyone else that's in a dungeon? You. Why do I even have you? What are you doing? You're sitting around with half-decent stewardship is what you're doing, but I can't think of any use for you, so... You can just stay under house arrest, 'cause I'm a nice guy. Ignore the bodies piling up at my feet, I am a nice guy. I get some piety, but I'll need a whole lot more if I'm going to convert. No, not convert, but reform. Look at that base cost, it's outrageous. Most of my vassals will convert, which is rather nice. The only ones that won't are those with negative opinion, and they can be swayed with gifts and swaying and such. I'm not actively killing somebody, I was trying to get a hook on somebody. I think it was you. You're not zealous. I can't demand your conversion right now, so instead I shall fabricate that hook. Unmarried women are a very useful tool for bringing in knights and counsellors, Jake. They can be reused when the man is dead. Yes, which is all the more reason that I should have them safely hidden away in my dungeon so they can't run away. People that don't have a use have a habit of just running away. What I don't do enough of is use find character and go and find useful people out there. I mean, what I could do is go find character, diplomatic range inside, and say I want the best intriguey spy master I can get. What do you mean I'm the best? Everywhere out there. And then I could find this wandering individual and have them be my master of spying. Which, now that I've just gone and said all that, actually feels like a decent thing to do. My current spy master isn't too great, are they? You wouldn't marry my my beloved champion because of a different faith? Not even if it's matrilineal. What if I sent you a little gift? Oh, you want more money than I'm willing to pay for you, but that's what I'm getting at. I don't do enough of the scouring of the map for that. It's probably the best way to get the best people, but the time investment. We got some learned folks out there. We got any learned females who would be all too happy to join me? Okay, preferably people that are not about to die. That's the thing though, learning is something that comes with age. Massively, so getting people that won't immediately pop their clogs. They'd have to be my religion though, wouldn't they? Religion. Slovanska Prada. 74, way too old. And then I need to find ways to invite them in. I wonder if that would work. You're already on someone else's council, but now we've got some genius going through it. Doing it through the marriage menu will only show people who will accept. Interesting. But too much work. Don't like spending too much time paused, he says. Constantly spending time in paused. Ah, just as I open that, my scheme to fabricate a hook has been discovered. But I'm not going to give up, those are still good odds. The Russian... what? That must be these guys, right? Because you are unconverted. Put this sadistic guy in charge. Chieftain Pavel, my brother-in-law, he's pretty good at what he does. Are you having genius children? You're having intelligent children? Oh, I like this. And they're in our house. Great, I need those. I need those bred in. And bred in hard. I'm disappointed in how crappy my steward is. Crusades on the Isles are crazy, says Dark Young. I had one ruler who defended like 20 holy wars. Oh god, poor Isles, what's happening to you? High Chiefess Eleonara MacDomnall of Moray. Moray's always going for it. Come on, Alba, keep it together. We tribal kingdoms gotta stick together. Halik, you're still going there. I haven't abandoned my idea of putting somebody of my house on your throne. I mean, if I just kill a couple of people, I could get you going. Do I have any Vlads that we can slam on there? No, just a courtier of mine, a rumph. You telling me I couldn't bring these people to my court? Oh, children can't be brought to your court, I forget that. Dang. Oh well, we carry on. That piety's not nearly high enough, though. Some of these prisoners will give me 100 piety to kill, though. What's up with that?